So at the beginning of the summer, this was all just like the rest of the area around here, just trees and stuff.
So you pulled the stumps out and everything here?
Yeah, they've been de-stumping it and getting the rocks out. This is actually almost a wetland, so there's a lot of rocks here.
You know, what you're investing in here, Father, I could see down the road really being something to...
Oh, absolutely. We have an area in the very back that we'd like to clear all the trees and make that in the back of the campground. So there's a lot of potential.
That's great.
We also have a rock hill that would make for a nice outpost or tower.
Oh, that's beautiful. I can take some of these rocks home for mine. Oh.
Yeah, look at all the rocks that came out of here. So
you had the teenage boys just come in and roll these big guys out of the way, huh?
Yeah. For Joseph, we have a little mini excavator that has been doing a ton of work.
You all started this, was it September 22nd? Was that the first day you started, or was it before?
Well, the trail was here at that point, but it was just covered with rocks. It wasn't dug out like this.
We were running other things, other putts.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
We had the archery in the back, so we had the path coming out here, but it wouldn't be something I would have let the kids run on.
Right. Boy, this is an enormous amount of work.
Yeah.
The keep. It looks just like ours. This is great, Father. People need to take advantage of this. Get their kids out here. It's a shot you don't see very much. Friars run the back row.
So here's the keep.
Yes, the keep. Now, people are wondering why we call it the keep.
Yes.
Because in Nebraska, in the middle of July, when it's 110 degrees out, and the humidity makes it about 115 heat index, the kids were running for the keep for shelter. And the keep of a castle, obviously, is you pull back to the keep for protection and shelter. So that was the main reason. My son said my daughter was the one that came up with the name. But, so it was primarily, we built ours as a test because I had seen one down in Louisiana similar to it. It wasn't called the keep. It was probably 15 feet high. And this is more like 8 to 10 here. But it's just an outstanding instrument to use in a workout where you climb back and forth and do push-ups on both sides as you're going up and down it. And it starts to really wear on you. And it's really good. Yeah. Boys, you want to hit the keep? Show them what it looks like? You may want to go from the other side.
Well, you got to flip the ropes around.
Yeah, but it's only filled in on this side. A little slick, so hang on.
Well, you got ropes on both sides. Okay.
Whoa, a little slippery action there.
Pretty cool.
Nice, very nice. You pull the bars underneath, I see.
Yep.
Excellent.
They're a little high.
No, they'll work. We call this the dead hang pull-up. It's different from a chin-up. Chin-up would be the reverse grip, or most people are used to doing it like this. You know, we change the style and turn it to a dead hang with palms forward. Makes it a little tougher. Paws on the bottom, chin up, paws on the bottom. And the legs don't get a kick or a kip, which makes it a little more difficult to do that way. So, a little more of a challenge. So you mix the workouts up. Push up, do a set of 10, over the keep, another set, underneath, 5 pull-ups, back out, push-ups, over the keep, push-ups, back in, pull-ups. Do that 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 times, and you got a great workout. And then in the middle of it, you stop anywhere in the middle, pick any kid, and have them give you the 8 Beatitudes or the 7 Corporal Works of Mercy. And if they don't know it, everybody runs a lap. In this case, we'd send them run down to the walls and back, and then they keep on with their drill. So
Cool. So
It's great.
do you give them a spiritual message at each different station?
Every time. Yeah, every time something is incorporated into it. I mean, our Lord has incorporated so much. You know, you can't really separate physical and spirituals. You know, I mean, it's just a great combination of God's design. That it's too easy for us to think that I can have my spiritual life on Sunday, you know, go to church on Sunday, and the rest of my life is different.
Go to church on Sunday, go to hell on Monday.
That may be the case, unfortunately for us. But, so it's really trying to help us understand that it is necessary for us to incorporate into everyday life, you know, these spiritual lessons that our Lord gives us in the gospel. I mean, you can't beat it. Our Lord's seriousness and his intense clarity, such as the gifts given to the three servants and the one who has the gifts taken away. He didn't even misuse the gifts. He just didn't do anything with it, which was a misuse. But he didn't abuse anybody with it. He just didn't do anything. Right. And our Lord is very clear. Take it away from him, bind him, and throw him out. And he refers to him as what? I think it was a lazy wretch, something to that effect. Worthless wretch. So the idea being, we can't take lightly what our role is as men, or women for that matter, but as we men, we have to take seriously the fact that God has something for us to do here. And so, yes, we incorporate spiritual with the physical because that's just the way we need to be living our lives. So,
when we started to build the challenge course, boot camp, I put it up on our website on Mary Victrix, and some of the mothers were a bit
squeamish.
You know.
To put it mildly, I'm sure.
And then some thought that maybe it wouldn't be fun, you know, that it would be too serious, too much work.
Right.
So how do you integrate, you know, the fun with the seriousness and all that during your boot camp?
You know, that's a great question. My point is, boys love something aggressive normally.
Yeah.
You know, you get a hole in your wall at home because your brother, your one son threw your other son into the wall just playing around.
Yeah.
This is a way to do that. Let them get out, let them sweat, let them get dirty a little bit, let them feel that aggression. I mean, why do we think hockey is so popular and football is so popular and boys love to just play king of the hill? You know, there's something in us that just loves to get physical. That in and of itself, there's a joy to. Now, some people are squeamish when it comes to that, and mothers sometimes maybe more so. Dads love to see their sons wrestle it out, you know, as long as nobody gets carried away and really hurts the other one. Mothers, I think, normally may have a little more of a struggle with that. Although, I do believe that there's a simple joy already found. Not a fun necessarily, but we can do it in a game way. We have competition sometimes. Yeah. I work those things in. But I really believe, from what I've seen from the few years of doing this already with the boys, that their sense of accomplishment gives them much more than just having fun. You know, when they can walk out of here and know, hey, I finally got a pull-up. You know, I've seen guys who can't try their heart out, and they can't do a pull-up. And finally, when they can, boom, they're walking on the clouds. I had a mother walk up to me, and her 8-year-old boy, second year he'd come to the camp, second summer, came up to me after the camp was over and said, can you do this every week? My 8-year-old has had more confidence lately than ever before. Even the extended family and some of the neighbors have commented on that. That boy may not have had a lot of fun, but he enjoyed the fact that he grew and developed in a sense of confidence and strength. And that's much more important than just, did they have a good time? I'm not worried about the good time. I'm worried about when they leave, did they grow from it, mentally, physically, and spiritually? Did they grow with a deeper understanding? Because that, in the end, is going to satisfy them and give them much more internally than anything else of fun or recreation could do. But it does have a fun, there's a fun quality. I mean,
absolutely.
Young boys climbing ropes and bars, that's fun. I mean, guys, that's why we climb trees, you know? So, yeah, there's joy in that.